Football. It's more than just a game. It's passion, it's strategy, it's drama, and it's the thrill of the unexpected. Every time two nations step onto the pitch, the stakes rise. Fans hold their breath, hearts beat faster, and the dream of victory feels within reach. Today, we dive into a special lineup of international clashes, matches that promise intensity, tactical brilliance, and unforgettable moments. But we're not just here to watch. We're here to predict, to analyze, and to get ahead of the game with expert scoreline insights. This isn't just surface-level guessing. Oh no, this is about digging into the heart of each team. Their form, their spirit, their weaknesses, and their winning edge. So buckle up, because by the time we're done, you'll feel like you've traveled through every stadium, lived every goal, and celebrated every prediction. Let's dive into the action, starting with our first massive showdown. Israel versus Italy. Correct score prediction, 1-2. Outcome, Italy win. This is a clash of determination versus pedigree. Israel, a side that has been steadily growing in confidence, always brings intensity when playing on home soil. Their fans are loud, passionate, and relentless, creating a pressure cooker atmosphere for any visiting giant. And against Italy, they will need every ounce of that energy. Italy, the four-time World Cup winners, carry with them not just experience but also a tactical tradition that is unmatched. Known for their defensive mastery and their ability to control tempo, Italy thrives in high-pressure games. But this isn't the Italy of the past where defense was everything. Today's Azzurri blend discipline with attacking flair, capable of striking at the right moment with precision. Israel will fight hard, and I see them grabbing a goal perhaps from a set piece or a quick counterattack. Their creativity in midfield allows them to break defenses when least expected. However, Italy's quality will shine through. Expect Italy to dictate possession, probe the Israeli backline, and eventually break it down with a combination of clever movement and clinical finishing. That's why the scoreline leans towards 1-2 in Italy's favor. Israel gets their moment of joy, but Italy's class, depth, and composure carry them over the finish line. Croatia versus Montenegro. Correct score prediction, 3-0. Outcome, Croatia win and over 1.5 goals. Now we move to the Balkan battle, a game where neighbors collide, and pride is on the line. Croatia, led by a golden generation that has already reached a World Cup final, is a team built on technical brilliance and fearless attacking intent. When Croatia plays at home, the fire of their supporters adds fuel to every pass, every tackle, and every goal. Montenegro, on the other hand, is a side that's still carving out its footballing identity. They are tough, they are disciplined, but when facing world-class opposition, their limits become more visible. Against Croatia, Montenegro's challenge will be containing wave after wave of attacks. Croatia's midfield is their crown jewel. Their passing, vision, and ability to control rhythm make them a nightmare for opponents. Expect long periods of Montenegro chasing shadows, trying to close gaps, and hoping for counterattack opportunities. But against a Croatian side this sharp, those chances will be rare. This is why a 3-0 prediction makes sense. Croatia won't just settle for control. They'll punish. With over 1.5 goals almost guaranteed, we should see a show of attacking football. 3 goals, clean sheet, and a statement of dominance. Switzerland versus Slovenia. Correct score prediction, 1-0. Outcome, Switzerland win. This match is a fascinating one, because Switzerland has quietly built a reputation as one of the most consistent European teams in recent years. They might not always be flashy, but they are disciplined, organized, and extremely difficult to break down. When you face Switzerland, you know you're going up against a side that thrives on patience, structure, and precision. Slovenia, however, has been growing in confidence too. They may not have the big names of other nations, but what they lack in star power, they make up for in collective unity. Slovenia often plays with resilience, waiting for opponents to underestimate them. And when they get the chance, they can hit quickly on the counter. But here's the thing, Switzerland is a master of managing tight games. They don't get dragged into chaos, and they rarely lose their discipline. When under pressure, they know how to keep possession, how to close down space, and how to wait for the right moment to strike. That's why the 1-0 prediction feels right. Slovenia will make this game gritty and difficult, forcing Switzerland to grind it out. But eventually, the Swiss will find their breakthrough, likely from a well-constructed play down the wings or a clever set piece. One goal will be enough because Switzerland's defensive structure will not let Slovenia back into the game. Expect a cagey battle, but one where Switzerland's composure carries them through. Kosovo versus Sweden. Correct score prediction, 0-2. Outcome: Sweden win. Now we shift to Kosovo, a nation that plays every game with passion and pride. Kosovo's story in international football is still young, but already they've shown flashes of brilliance, fueled by talented players scattered across Europe. At home, their energy is contagious, and their fans make every match feel like a festival. But against Sweden, passion alone may not be enough. Sweden is a team built on balance, strong at the back, structured in midfield, and always capable of producing goals when needed. They don't always play the most exciting brand of football, but they play winning football, and that's what counts. Kosovo will likely try to attack with quick combinations, especially in the opening minutes when adrenaline is high. They may even create 1 or 2 dangerous chances, but Sweden has the experience to weather the storm. Their defensive solidity means Kosovo will struggle to find a breakthrough. As the game wears on, Sweden's calmness will start to show. They will control possession, break Kosovo down with patience, and take their chances clinically. That's why a 0-2 victory makes sense. Kosovo fights bravely, but Sweden's quality is simply too much. Expect Sweden to keep a clean sheet while striking twice, once in each half, perhaps, to secure a professional, no-nonsense win. Belarus versus Scotland. Prediction: 0-1, Scotland win. This will be gritty. Belarus will defend deep, but Scotland's persistence and set-piece strength make the difference. One goal seals 3 valuable points. Greece versus Denmark. Prediction: 1-2, Denmark win or draw. Greece will fight hard at home and probably score once, but Denmark's resilience and attacking power tilt the game their way. Expect drama, with Denmark edging a close battle. Zambia versus Morocco. Prediction: 0-2, Morocco win. Morocco has too much firepower. Zambia will make it physical, but Morocco's structured midfield and lethal attack ensure a professional 2-goal win with a clean sheet. Madagascar versus Chad. Prediction: 2-0, Madagascar win. Madagascar thrives at home, and Chad lacks the quality to match them. Expect an early goal to settle nerves and a second to close out a confident victory. And that's the lineup. Italy's class, Croatia's dominance, Switzerland's patience, Sweden's control, Scotland's grit, Denmark's resilience, Morocco's strength, and Madagascar's rise. Each game carries its own drama, and while the pitch always has surprises, these predictions put you one step ahead. Football is about passion, pride, and unforgettable moments. So get ready. Every whistle, every tackle, and every goal will matter. With these insights, you're prepared for an exciting round of international action.